This story is purely fictional and created for entertainment purposes only. Any resemblance to real persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. December 15, 1999, 11:47 p.m. St. Mary's Hospital, San Antonio, Texas. Theresa Martinez, a 38-year-old maternity nurse with 12 years of experience, walked quickly through the dimmed corridor of the third-floor nursery. Her white Nike sneakers squeaked against the freshly mopped linoleum floor. In her trembling arms, she carried a 6-pound, 2-ounce baby girl wrapped in a standard pink hospital blanket, the kind with white and pink stripes that every hospital in Texas seemed to use. Just 3 days earlier, Theresa had suffered her second miscarriage in 2 years. Her husband had left her 6 months before that. She was alone, grieving, and her mind had quietly begun to fracture under the weight of her loss. The baby in her arms belonged to Nancy and Robert Chen, a young couple who had just welcomed their first child. Nancy was sleeping after a difficult labor. Robert had gone home to shower and grab some clothes, planning to return first thing in the morning. The baby, named Jacqueline Marie Chen, was supposed to be safe in the hospital nursery under Theresa's care. Security cameras would later show Theresa bypassing the staff exit at 11:53 p.m. She had disabled the baby's security ankle monitor in a bathroom stall. By midnight, she was crossing the Texas border into Louisiana in her 1997 Honda Accord. By morning, she and baby Jacqueline were in Houston, 197 miles away from San Antonio. Theresa had prepared for this moment with chilling clarity. She had fake documents, a forged birth certificate listing herself as the mother. She had already given notice at her job 2 weeks prior, claiming she was moving to care for a sick relative. She had even set up a new apartment in Houston under her middle name, Theresa Marie Sullivan. December 15, 2022. Houston, Texas. Anna Sullivan sat cross-legged on her apartment couch, scrolling through Facebook on a quiet Thursday evening. She was 23 years old, working as a dental assistant, and living a completely ordinary life in Houston's Montrose neighborhood. She had always felt a strange disconnect from her mother. They looked nothing alike, and Theresa always seemed nervous whenever Anna asked about her childhood. There were no baby photos. Theresa claimed they were lost in a flood. Anna had never seen her own birth certificate. Theresa said it was in a storage unit she could never seem to find time to access. When Anna tried to apply for a passport at 19, Theresa had stalled for so long that Anna eventually gave up. But tonight, everything changed. A sponsored post from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children appeared on Anna's feed. It was part of their long-term missing campaign, featuring age-progressed photos of children who had been missing for over 20 years. Anna's thumb froze mid-scroll. The face staring back at her was her own face. Same dark brown eyes. Same slightly crooked smile. Same small birthmark near her left ear. Name, Jacqueline Marie Chen. Missing since December 15, 1999. Location, San Antonio, Texas. Age now, 23. Parents, Robert and Nancy Chen. Anna's hands began to shake. She took a screenshot, then another, zooming in on every detail. The date, December 15, 1999, was exactly 23 years ago today. Her birthday, according to Theresa, was December 20, 1999. Just 5 days off. She called Theresa immediately. "Mom, I need to ask you something, and I need you to tell me the truth." Anna's voice cracked. "Where was I really born?" There was a long silence on the other end. "Anna, baby, why are you asking me this now?" "Because I just saw my face on a missing child poster." "Mom, what did you do?" The silence that followed was deafening. Then, Theresa began to cry, deep, guttural sobs that confirmed everything Anna feared. "Life," Theresa finally whispered. "I saved you from a life you would have hated. I loved you more than they ever could." Anna hung up and, with trembling fingers, dialed the number listed on the missing child poster, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children's 24-hour hotline. Within 48 hours, DNA tests confirmed what Anna already knew. She was Jacqueline Marie Chen. Robert and Nancy had never stopped looking for her. Theresa was arrested and charged with kidnapping, child abduction, and identity fraud. Anna now faces an impossible choice, reconciling 23 years of love from a woman who stole her life, while grieving the childhood and family she never knew. Some wounds take 23 years to surface. Some truths are harder than the lies. If this story captivated you, smash that like button and subscribe for more incredible stories. Drop a comment below. Could you ever forgive Theresa? Let's talk about it.